We start off in the mornings, we use our baskets when we start stations. And the reason that I use baskets is because with a classroom this size, I don't have certain places that are labeled every day. So we start off, we may work in the floor with some stations, we may work at the desk in some stations. Right now the desks are in rows, and that's because I had a problem with talking. I have had them in groups, and it works a lot better when the desks are in groups of 4 and 5, but because of the talking problem, we're in rows, and so a lot of the work is done in the floor. So I have the baskets, and we put the baskets where they need to go on the floor, and then the students know where they need to go. So it works out really well with the baskets. Another thing that I have back here is a kind of a phonics chest, I guess you'd call it. It's something that's really, really nice to have. I found this in the tool section at a local store, and I went through, and it's got magnets all in it. It's got your alphabet letters, and it also has phonics sounds that we go through and learn. And I thought for purposes for me and for the children both, I have the sounds at the top. I pull out the sounds that they need when they do the station, and they are allowed to use the letters at the bottom, not the sounds at the top, but the letters at the bottom to create words with the sounds that we're doing. And they do it on their magnet boards, and they really like it, and it usually stays organized this way. The next thing I have over here is just a cubby is what we call it. And you can see that some of them they have numbers on them. At the beginning of the year, each child is given a number, and there are folders in them. Like this is number 1, this also is number 1. There is a child in my room that is number 1. This is their Bible, so to speak, for stations. They will get this, go to their station. They put all of their work in the folder, either on the finished side or the need to finish side. And then when stations are over for the day, they put it back in their cubby. And then I know if number 1 is missing, that number 1 still has work that they need to finish. And so it's a really easy check method for me to be able to go through and say, well, number 1, you're not done, you need to finish. But if I see them all here, I know that they've done a really good job doing them. So that's the cubby, and it's wonderful. For me, it's great for the kids because everything has a home. The computer stations, they really enjoy this station because it gives them the freedom to be able to play games, and they really don't feel like they're learning because they're being able to play the games. But it's a great station, and they really enjoy it. We use it for internet access, and we also use it for programs that the schools bought.